Okay guys, we're going to take a look into my morning routine. I'm going to share with you guys the products that I use, kind of my method to my madness that I do every morning. If you've listened to my podcast or any of my YouTube, blog, anything like that, you know that I like slow mornings and fast days. So I'm going to share with you guys what I do every single morning to start my morning right and get my mind right to be successful throughout the day. So first thing is kind of crazy. I talk about my podcast a lot. So when I wake up out of bed, most people take a drink of water to kind of start their day. I don't. I come into my bathroom. This is the best, like $6 you can ever spend. And I tongue scrape. So I know this is super weird, but you literally are scraping your tongue. The reason being is when I wake up, I immediately come in here, scrape my tongue, because what is on your tongue that sit overnight is all like the toxins of things that you like ate and things from your body. It's like releasing that. So that's why people will have like morning breath and stuff, because it's your toxins. So you come in here, you scrape all that off of your tongue, which is honestly, if you've never done it, it's gross. No matter, like I brush and floss before I go to bed, and it'll still you'll still have stuff on your tongue. And it also helps you stay healthier because you're not washing those back into your mouth. So the reason I say that is because I wake up, tongue scrape, then I'll go back to my nightstand and get a drink of water, because then I'm not going to be drinking while I still have toxins on my tongue and like swallowing those essentially, and you keep those toxins within your body. So I come in, I tongue scrape, I go back to my nightstand, get my water, take a really big, I'll usually drink about a bottle of water as soon as I wake up in the morning, come back in, brush my teeth. You guys always ask about my toothpaste. You're gonna laugh here because I think they're gonna stop making my toothpaste, and I stocked up, like no kidding. I have 4 tubes of this. So I use this Crest White Luxe, the Glamorous White. I love it. I've used it for years. It is my absolute favorite. This is not sponsored by Crest, but Crest, I'm up for it if you want to hit me up. So anyway, brush my teeth, then I put my skincare on. So what I start with my morning, and this is also my blog if you guys want to check it out to get the step-by-step or to see the pictures of it again. So I start with the Neo Cutis, the Micro Reach Eyes. This is like a moisturizing and tightening eye cream. So I pat that all around under my eyes and also on my eyelids. Then I use this Avani Glow. This is like a Glow C. So it's got like a CE ferulic. I put that all over my face and also on my neck. So when you're doing your skincare, you wanna make sure that you treat your neck like your face, because otherwise you'll get older and you'll have a really like nice cared for face, but then your neck might look a little old. So you wanna make sure that you always cover down to your neck or even like your décolleté chest area. So then I let that Glow C set in for just a little bit, and then I put on this Elda MD. This is a tinted moisturizer, SPF 40. I put that on again, my face and my neck, and it's got the SPF 40 in it, so it helps protect you throughout the day, because even if you're not sitting outside basking in the sun, you're driving around, you're going to have sun exposure. So that's it for my morning skincare routine. So then after I get done with my skincare routine, I head to my office. All right, so after I do my skincare, I come into my office. I just kind of make sure my desk is clean, ready to start the day, kind of get in a good space. And then I have this little grateful journal. I found this actually like at Michael's craft stores. I think it was like $15. I got on sale with like a coupon that they had. And all it is it takes me about 5 minutes to go through. And it just says things I'm grateful for. You have the date, and you just write 3 things that day you're grateful for. And this, takes 2 minutes to write this down, but it gets you in a really good state of gratitude for that morning. And you guys know me, I'm not into like the super like frou-frou and affirmations and all that kind of stuff like that, but I feel like it is really important to show gratitude and be grateful for things in your life. So this kind of sets the tone, because you can't really start your day or be in a bad mood whenever you're able to truly identify at least 3 things that you're grateful for. So I come in and I write those down. Then after I write that down, like I said, I just make sure kind of everything is set for me for the day, sets the tone, and then I head downstairs and then I take my supplements. Okay, so then after I write my grateful journal, I come downstairs to the kitchen and I drink another bottle of water, and then I start my morning with my supplement regimen that I use every morning. And so I'm going to preface this with, after this, I usually will head to the gym. By the time I take this and the time I go to the gym, it's maybe like an hour and a half or so, maybe hour, so around that. So I drink 2 scoops of First Form's Formula One Loop-D Fruit protein. I add that with, let me see here, probably about 12 ounces of ice water. So I add 2 scoops of that, or you can add 1, totally depends upon your protein intake requirements. And then I also add 2 scoops of the First Form OptiGreens 50. This is so important to take because it's 50 different types of greens that have been hand selected. It keeps you really healthy. doesn't make you bloat, you know, gets rid of bloating, keeps your skin clear. And this is great when you travel because you guys know with altitude, you know, the gases in your body in general can expand. You can kind of feel bloated and stuff and blah whenever you travel. So taking this when you travel is key, especially like right when you land and get to your hotel or your destination. Have this mixed up and you will feel a million times better within about 20 to 30 minutes. So I drink that shake. Then I move on to my actual capsule supplements. So I always take 2 dandelion root, and there are tons of benefits to dandelion root that I've talked about on my blog. You guys can go back and read it because it's literally so much to tell you on this, but it helps with, you know, flushing excess water out, helps your kidney, liver function, helps keep your skin clear. It is like a miracle drug, and it's only like $7, usually like, I don't know, $5 to $7 per bottle. So I take 2 of these in the morning and also 2 at night on that. Then right now I'm taking Master Brain AM. This is from First Form as well. I take 3 of these capsules. It just helps me focus and, you know, make sure that my thoughts are clear. I feel like literally it's like your get shit done type of pill is basically like what I tell people. So this also is accompanied with Master Brain PM, which helps you kind of shut your brain off, able for you to sleep, helps keep your stress and cortisol levels down. So I take 3 of the Master Brain AM. And then on days that I train, which right now I'm doing the 75 Hard Live program, or Live Hard program, which I'm on phase 3. And so with that, I take Conquest HD from First Form and also the Primal T. This is like a stack that you want to take together, and this is for ladies and men. So a lot of people think that this is just for men because it's more like a testosterone type of product. So this is not adding to your testosterone. This is not like giving you more. This is basically replenishing the levels that you exert during your physical activity. So I take 2 of the Primal T, and I take 6 of the Conquest HD in the morning on training days. And the reason that's important is it allows you to get through your workouts. It's gonna help you repair. It's gonna help you just have a better overall result with your workouts. And like I said, as a girl, do not think testosterone is a bad thing. With this, it's just like if you had a glass of water and you work out and and the water is like, let's say your testosterone, and you pour that out while you're working out because you're using it all up. Well, women can't replenish that properly. So this, all it does is just bring you back to the natural level that you should have in order to help you achieve more through your fitness and to feel better. So that's my morning routine of my supplements. And then after this is when I go back and I would put my makeup on back in my bathroom. Okay, so we're back in the bathroom to do my makeup. By now, obviously all my skincare has already soaked in and everything. And yeah, I work from home, I am an entrepreneur, but I do a lot of running around. And then even if I'm just home for the whole day, except just to the gym, I still will do my makeup every single morning. It kind of sets the tone for the day, makes me feel good, makes me feel more put together, and I feel like I accomplished more. So that's a really big tip for you ladies if you work from home, or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you just kind of feel like you're like blah and sluggish because it's easy to fall into, because it's obviously you could work from your pajamas if you want, but I usually work from obviously workout clothes, but I do always do my makeup just to get me in like the right tone, make me feel good. So I'm going to show you guys some of the makeup that I use and how I use it. So the first thing that I do, I have this Tarte Shape Tape, and I actually put this on like a beauty blender, and then I use it as actually an eyeshadow primer. So I just put a couple dollops here, and then like on my upper lid here, or whatever you call the spot, I don't know. I'm not a beauty blogger. And then I just use the blending tool and I just kind of smear it around, make sure that I've got my eyelid cover here, and it's a good base for my eyeshadow because it's gonna make your eyeshadow blend better and also stay on better. So I use the Shape Tape just in that area there. Then next what I do is I use this palette. This is the Morphe palette, or Morphe, how you wanna say it. This is 35F is the color. You guys, I love this palette. I got it from Ulta, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. But it's a ton of like neutral colors. I'm not into like the pinks and stuff. Sorry, it's kind of dirty, but I like it because it's got a lot of base colors. It's got a lot of different colors you can mix and match, and you only need one. And plus it's like super, super affordable. I think it's like $22. It is by far the best eyeshadow I've ever found, and it doesn't like flake. You know, when you go to put it on, there's like, you get all this dusting on your face. This doesn't do that. So I put my eye makeup on, and then after that, then I move on to my under eyes. So I use this Trish McAvoy. This is called Instant Eye Lift. And the way I use this is I just put a little bit under my eyes here and here. I use my fingers and I blot that in, just patting it in because you don't want to sit there and pull on your eyelids. And what this does is just kind of like brightens underneath your eyes, makes you look a little bit more awake and alive for the world. So after I use the Shape Tape, that's when I go into my base makeup. So I've always used Bare Minerals. I've used it for probably like 10 years. I love it. It's super light. I'm not a fan of like like cream foundations and things like that. So I put on my, this is just the regular original foundation, and they have a matte as well, but this is the original foundation powder. It's got SPF 15 in it, it's just a powder. I pour it out and then I just put that on, obviously. Now with your makeup on that, when you use this instant eye lift or any sort of concealer, you don't want to put your powder or your foundation over the top of that, because the whole point is to make it brighter, not make it darker. So if you put this under here and then you put this over it, you can actually make it look darker, which can be the opposite effect of what you want. So I never put anything under my eyes right here. It's only thing I ever wear under there is this. My powder goes from my cheekbone down and around. So just a little tip I learned from my makeup lady whenever we were shooting the cookbook covers. Okay, so after I get my base on, I put on some bronzer. This is their Warmth, and I just put a little bit of that. And the way I apply this is I just use my little pointed brush here, and I'll just put it in like a 3. So I go forehead, under my cheekbone, and then around my jawline. I do that, and then I go down the center, and I do that usually twice. I have no idea why, it's a habit. Also, I'll do a swipe here, this, get a little bit more, and do that once more. And then I put on my blush. This is Gold Rush by Benefit. I really like it because it's got a little bit of shimmer in it. It's really light. It's just enough to be enough color. It's not anything like super bright. It keeps it a little bit more natural looking. So I just put that obviously just on my cheekbone areas. And the thing is with that, you don't want to do it like this. You want to just roll it in there and do swipes and then release. I feel like that goes on easier. I'm telling you tricks, and if you are a makeup artist, I'm sorry if I'm going against everything that's like right with the makeup world. I'm making it wrong, but just what works for me. And then for my highlighter, I don't care about what kind of highlighter. I just had this one. I have like some that I got like this for $3.99 at Victoria's Secret, like their semi-annual sale. Like I don't care what kind of highlighter it is, as long as it works. So I use the highlighter brush here. The highlighter, I feel like, is something that I never thought I would like, but I actually really do like it. I just blot it in here, and I pat that along my cheekbones here. Then I do it just like this on my nose. And then I grab this brush and just do a little bit right above the center of my lip. And then I have a lot of highlighter brushes, which is just kind of like embarrassing now that I'm going through it. I put this and I just go right above my brow line, right underneath my eyebrow, but not on my eyeshadow. Then my last highlighter brush, I just do right in the corners of my eyes, like this, just a little pointy brush. And I just put it here and just a little bit up here, just to like add a little bit of pop to my eyes. And then the last step of this is mascara. I love this L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Fiber. It's not waterproof. I don't like waterproof mascaras. It can really damage your lashes because it's harder to get off. So you're like obviously scrubbing more. It's harder on your under eye because you're pulling on it. And then you can also like pull your lashes out accidentally. So this is a super fine applicator tip. You guys can see it's like super skinny, but that enables you to be able to like really separate your lashes. So I obviously do my mascara. You guys know how to do it. But a key to this is to make sure you do it from like this avenue, and then when you close your eyes, this is weird, I gotta look down. You do it from your, on the top of your lashes as well, because then you're also coating the top and it makes you have like a little bit more dark, intense mascara, because when you're doing your eye makeup or powder or anything like that, you're doing this and like that little bit of powder and dust can fall on the top of your lashes because your eyes are closed. So this basically like cleans that up and makes sure that you have a nice wrap around each lash with mascara. Finally, I use this Buxom. This is a lip plumping lip gloss that I get at Ulta in the shade Dolly. It's my favorite color. They have like a million colors, but it is the Lip Plumper Buxom by Dolly. So that's my makeup routine that I do every day. And then when I'm done, if I'm doing like video and stuff, I will use this Urban Decay All Nighter. It's a makeup setting spray. And then I just like shake it up and I'll just like spray my face with it like 2 or 3 times or before I go out. It just kind of helps set it. Or if it's like super hot outside, and plus it's just kind of like cool and refreshing anyway. So I will use this whenever needed. But that is my makeup. So then after I have my makeup done, I'll obviously be dressed by this time at some point. Like sometimes I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, and after this point is when I'll finally take my robe off and get like dressed for the day or get in the shower, or not get in the shower. I'll get in the shower before I do my makeup, but you guys know what I mean. Like depending on the day, sometimes I'll still be in my pajamas and my robe until my makeup's done, and then I'll get dressed. It just kind of all depends on what's going on. So I get my makeup done, and then we will go down and feed the dogs, which we're filming this and they're sleeping right now. So I'll go downstairs, take the dogs out, get them fed, take them out again to go potty, get them kind of set up for the day, and then I head into my office. So we're gonna head over to the office and pretend that we already fed the dogs. Okay, so then after I finish my makeup, I head into my office, and I'm usually in my office for about an hour, hour and a half max in the morning before I head to the gym. I come in here to see what needs to be managed right away. That way when I leave for the gym, when I come back, I'm in a good state and have responses to emails, or I may have gotten some answers for things that I needed to complete my day. So I'll come in, I'll go through my emails, send out any emails with questions that I have any questions to get answers back. Fill my orders, I'll go to the gym, drop those off at the post office on my way to get those orders out to customers. And that way when I come back from the gym, I can have my post-workout shake. I get my post-workout shake, I come up here and I dive into work for the remaining of the day, usually until 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. And then I'll start making dinner and I'll work kind of sporadically throughout the evening and stuff. But it's really just about creating a good routine that you feel comfortable in, that you know that you are living your life in a proactive state instead of reactive, and something that works well with you. And like I said earlier, I'm someone that likes slow mornings and fast afternoons or nights. And this is a way that this is what I've developed that works for me to really kind of start my day, in a nice peaceful state. I don't ever book anything before 10 a.m. because I usually will wake up around 7:30 or 8, and I have that, let's say 7:30 till 9:30 time frame that's just me, that's just taking my morning slow, that's kind of getting things planned. And excuse me, I just spit. Ignore that, you didn't see that. You can leave it in, don't edit it out. Sorry guys. But yeah, so it's just a way that I can start on the right foot on my day and set myself up for success. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope you got a few little tips or tricks or ideas. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, or you can check out my website, fithomeandhealth.com, or Instagram. You can DM me at Emily Frisella. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.